keep this video short, the idea is you pause as necessary. There are two camshaft actuator solenoids, one for each camshaft. Their function is to adjust when the valves open by rotating the camshaft with regard to the camshaft drive gear. This is done by the solenoid actuator pushing on a valve within the camshaft drive gear that lets oil pressure act on a rotating mechanism within the gear. Removing the solenoids is simple, access is easy. Carry out this simple test to see if the plungers are moving freely. Test the coil resistance, it should be about 6.3 ohms. Next, clean the solenoids. They are engine oil lubricated but can and do stick closed or open. I gave mine an overnight soak in WD-40. After a good clean, test to make sure that the plunger moves freely as shown. Finally, functionally check the solenoid by briefly putting 12 volts DC across the terminals. If the camshaft is not in the correct position because the solenoid has not opened the oil valve to make sure the camshaft moves, clearly the engine will run rough. Before you replace the solenoids, lightly press each valve in with your fingers to ensure that they also move freely. It's important to note that checking and testing the camshaft solenoids are easy to do and worth doing just to eliminate them from the list of possible issues. No diagnostic tools are required. If a solenoid has failed electrically, the ECU may show a fault code. However, if it's failed mechanically, it's likely not going to show a fault code, so it's more difficult to diagnose. A basic OBD2 scanner is very useful but won't help. I had to buy an entry-level diagnostic tablet to give me the information I needed. The data that told me that there was a camshaft solenoid issue with the inlet camshaft is shown and obvious once you actually notice what it's telling you, i.e. it's at 0.6 degrees when it should be at 25 degrees.